Hello dear viewers, my name is Rakesh and I'm your host here with the video. The topic of the video is EUR USD and GBP USD technical analysis today. We do this video almost every day and I want to introduce myself. I am a Gbp community member. Don't confuse me with the employee of Gbp. I am not. So therefore all the views or the trading ideas that I am going to discuss in this video will be of my own and they have no relation with the Gbp bank. So as the name suggests, we will be carrying out the technical analysis of the euro against the US dollar and the British pound against the US dollar. We will also carry out the technical analysis of other major pairs. In this session, we will be strictly talking about the technical aspects of trading and ignore the fundamentals. And as a technical analyst, actually I know that every piece of information, whether it is political or fundamental, is already priced into the chart. So we will try to follow the charts only for our analysis. Also in this program, we will only be using the candlestick charts and we will try to find out the most important levels for all the pairs and we'll see how we can trade from them. Now, if you are new to the technical analysis, I would request you to go to our channel's homepage and then look for the playlists. In those playlists, please search for the profitable candlestick patterns or otherwise profitable chart patterns playlist. If you go through these two playlists, it will help you in understanding what we talk about in this program. Essentially, this video is about price action trading only because we are not going to use any indicators. Last but not least, everything that I say in this video is for information or knowledge purposes only. Don't try to trade solely by depending on my videos. You should do your own research before you put your hard-earned money on the line. But if you want to enhance your knowledge, if you are here for seeking the knowledge, then you are at the right place. Maybe you will have some benefit from this video. Before we start, I want you to go through this risk disclaimer. This risk disclaimer is essential for everyone who is jumping into the financial markets. It states that trading foreign exchange on margin carries a high level of risk and is not suitable for all investors. So my request is that you go through this risk disclaimer first, pause the video, go through it, understand it, and then go further. Okay, so the first chart that I'm going to show you today, like every day, is dollar index. Now we are essentially marking that where to the price can go now from here. Okay, the dollar index is currently trading at 93.59 and since it has closed the day below the resistance of 93.73, actually it was a support earlier for the price. So when resistance breaks, it becomes support, and when a support breaks, it becomes resistance. So earlier this was a support here, 93.73. Now because it has been broken and the price is closed below this, now this will start acting as a resistance, most probably. Okay, and on the downside we have another level of support at 93.18. so what to do now? Is it a time to sell the dollar because the price is going to go 93.18? No, my friends. You see, the long-term structure of the dollar is now uptrend. It is making higher highs and higher lows. So we let the price fall to the 93.18 and then look for a buying opportunity in the dollar index. So right now it is near the resistance, but no selling here. We will be looking for a buying opportunity when the dollar goes to 93.18. I hope you understand. 93.18 is support, 93.73 is the resistance. So let's go and see what is happening in the euro. Okay, euro is also trying to test the resistance at 1.16656. Now this was in our title yesterday, this level 1.1665. Why? Because this is a very important level. Okay, this has been acting as a support and resistance in the past many times. So I think we should also keep an eye on this. Once this level is broken, the next level of resistance is at around 1.1751. okay, I am just removing this channel now, it is of no importance. So this 1.1751 is going to be the next level of resistance, but in case this is broken to the higher side, then this resistance of 1.1665 will start acting as a support in case it breaks to the upside. We will discuss both the scenarios. If it breaks to the upside, then this will be acting as a support. So we will keep an eye when the price comes back to test this as a support, and then we open a buy position. But before I say this, you keep an eye on this, that the euro is in a descending in a downtrend actually. So till the time the previous high is not broken, which is at 1.1909, we cannot be sure of an uptrend. Also, if I join these two highs here, then this high is meeting the price somewhere here. So that may be very problematic for the price to cross this area. So keep an eye. Okay, don't just blindly open the buy position here. I will suggest that let the price cross this falling trend line once, and then we should be looking for the buying opportunities. But if you want to go aggressively and open the buy position, still don't buy at the cross of this, because immediately the price will meet this resistance and may fall back. So observe what happens. Also notice that the dollar index, we were thinking about that the dollar index will go here and then will go up. So it is negative correlation with the euro USD. So maybe the price will go here, strike this and come back. So keep an eye on this. Right now the resistance is at 1.1665 and support is at 1607 in this market. Talking about the Great Britain pound, on the contrary, see, pound has overcome this resistance already. If I just remove this channel and I join highs here, if I just join the highs, all right, this is the one thing that I can do. Okay, and if I join these two highs, then this is the another thing, and I want to remove this channel. Actually, this is confusing me. So the price has been on a long time, it is in a uptrend, but you can say if you follow the waves, then in the correction there are three waves, 1, 2, 3, you can say, and now that uptrend has started again, just a possibility. But if you join this high with this high, which actually we should do with this high here, then there is no pattern forming. Okay, so I am joining these two highs. In fact, these two highs are also broken, and if I take these two, then there is a problem. Okay, then there is a problem, because these two highs, if I join, then it is not broken. So maybe it is also in line with that dollar index, that the price will go up a bit and then get rejected and come back. So I'll say don't aggressively buy the pound now. Wait for the price action to get a confirmation after this line is broken. Okay, of course, if you draw another line here joining this high with this one, then that is broken. Okay, that is broken for sure with the bullish pin bar. But we have, if we join these two highs, then we still have a testing of 1.3850 levels. If we see a close higher than this, then we have next immediate strong resistance at 1.3886. So there are so many lots of resistances very close to the price, as support is for at 1.3768. so I think it's not a good idea to buy at these levels. Okay, so maybe let the price go away from 1.3886 also to the higher side, and then let it come back to test this level as a fresh support, and then open a buy position. Right now it's not a good idea to open a buy. Talking about the New Zealand dollar, on the daily chart at the resistance, it is giving us a bearish engulfing. You see this channel I have drawn, but this channel I'm not sure that it will be followed or not, because earlier this channel which we had drawn here, it has been broken to the upside. Now this channel is what I am talking about, this channel. Okay, now this higher channel seems to, it seems like that there will be a correction maybe. Now this price action at the higher levels, if it is giving us a bearish engulfing, this means that the price is going to go lower for a few days. So it may push the price back to 0.7075 or maybe even lower to test this broken channel's resistance line, and then eventually the price may go up. Now to confirm this, I have to draw another channel joining these two lows, in fact these lows, and here like this. So maybe the price is coming back to this channel, or maybe it will get support here. But right now the price is trading between two resistances of 0.7170 and a support of 0.7075. So these two are the important levels from where you can trade. But yes, keep a sharp eye on the dollar index, where it is going. If the New Zealand dollar is so bullish actually in the last week, so I may be we will be looking for buying opportunities near 0.7075, and in that case, if it is broken to the low side, then 0.6979. Okay. Same is there in the Australian dollar. It is a bearish engulfing here. Something has happened. I like I told you that this double bottom has broken to the upside. See, double bottom breakout has occurred, but this level is not acting as a support to the price till now. See, this level should act as a support, and this bearish engulfing right at the resistance is not a good idea, and it is trying to close the day below this 0.7477. And if that happens, then I think there will be more selling in this. Although you see this previous head and shoulder patterns neckline has been broken, and maybe the price will start taking support here, but as of now this double bottom breakout is not seems to be going through, because once the price breaks higher and closes higher, this level should act as a support for this pattern to give us some advantage of this double bottom. So I think 0.7477, which was support, seems to be breaking, but still we have 3 hours to close this day. If we see a close higher than 0.7477, we can be aiming for 0.7563. So right now the resistance is at 0.7477 for intraday, and if the day closes higher, then 0.7563 will be the resistance. On the lower side, we have 0.7426 as the support. USD JPY has met the resistance of 114.54 already, is going back to 112.18. I feel because this is an area of opportunity to go long, so there may be an aggressive sell-off from here, which will push the prices to 112.18, and from there can be heavy buying of the US dollar against the Japanese yen, which is on 4 years record low. Yen I'm talking about. So US dollar is gaining appreciated against yen here. So 112.18 is the support, and 114.54 is the resistance here in the US dollar against the Japanese yen. There is nothing much to say about it, but yes, look for a buying opportunity near 112.18 levels. USD CAD, just reversal of the Euro USD. It is giving us a bullish pin bar, not bullish pin bar, bullish engulfing candle at the near the support levels of 1.2364 region. So if the candle closes higher today than the yesterday's price actions high, then 1.2421 will be the next resistance. Now the support is sitting at 1.2364 in this market. Nothing much to say actually. Yeah, nothing much to say. If you are looking for selling this market, I think it will not be a good idea, because the support of 1.2271 is very close, and also the price is trading at 1.2364, which is right above, sorry, 1.2372, which is right above the support of 1.2364. So selling this market will not be a good idea. If you want to buy, I'll say that buy with a caution, because the price has two immediate resistances of 1.2421 and 1.2493 on their way. Okay, although this long-term falling channel seems to be breaking, if it closes higher, then look for 1.2364 to act as a fresh support, and then open buy positions. Yeah, this may be due to the Brent is also seeing a dark cover cloud, and there is a bearish engulfing candle right on the resistance, not on the resistance, but it is at the support. So maybe it will not break, but if we see a close below 83.44, this will be real trouble for the Brent, and the Brent may resume to go back to 79.87. So this is indicating that at the higher prices, buyers are not willing to open their positions to the buy direction, and they are betting that the price will go down. So if we see any closing below 83.44, then 79.87 will be exposed in this market. 83.44 is the immediate support for the price now, and 86.71 is the next resistance if the buyer starts betting their money on the Brent now. USD CHF, no trouble here. After breaking this channel, the price is trying to find support. 91.9165 is the fresh support now, and 0.9241 is going to be the resistance if we see the price rising higher from here. You can be looking for the selling positions, but keep in mind that the stop loss is going to be very high. On the contrary, if we see a selling opportunity near 0.9241, I think that will be the best, because now after breaking below, this level has acted as a good resistance. So that means people are betting that the price will not go higher than 0.9241. So if we get another opportunity near this level, I think that will be a good bet. But also notice that 0.9165 is the immediate support. After we see this support breaking and then price going back to 0.9165, that can also be used as a better opportunity to open short position with a small stop loss higher than 0.9165 and take profit targets lower to 0.9099 and 0.9018 in this market. Euro GBP is coiling. I think it is coiling to go up. You see how this falling wedge is forming, not on 1 day but on 4 hour it will be more prominent. You see how the falling wedges form when you join the highs, okay, and when you join the lows, you see that the lows are going lower and the highs are also going low. So this is a wedge forming here, and this wedge I feel is going to break to the upside, because the falling wedges are bullish in nature, and if it happens, I think the Euro GBP may go back to 0.8472 and after that 0.8523. So yes, keep an eye on this market. Maybe you will get an opportunity to go long in this market. Also notice how this falling wedge again here on the higher time frame is also coiling near the support region. So maybe 0.8472 is going to be soon in this market. Okay, talking about the gold is also sitting at the resistance. Actually I should be talking it as support, because the price closed higher than this yesterday, and 1780 is the level that I am talking about. Since the price closed higher than this, that means 1795 is supposed to be tested today or tomorrow. Okay, so we are looking for 1795 to be tested again. Yes, 1795 is, I think, which is the price that we are looking for, which may act as a resistance. And if we see a close below 1780 price level today, then we may be going to test 1756 again in this market. But right now these two levels are the supports and resistance. I was expecting 1780 to act as a support, but if it does not and closes the price below this, then 1756 will be exposed, and if the price closes higher than 1780, then 1795 will be the next target for the gold. GBP JPY, nothing of much interest. We are seeing a bearish engulfing right at the top, but the support of 156.08 will be there for sure. If it does not hold as a fresh support, then the next level will be 153.44. on the high side we have a resistance at 160.10. expect fresh bias to emerge near 156.08, or otherwise what you can do is you can draw your Fibonacci retracements here from this low to this high, and then extend them. Otherwise, if you can extend them like this. Okay, and maybe you see 23.6 is perfectly aligning with 156.10 and 38.2. Let me see if it has any importance. So it is aligning with these two highs, and 50% is almost here at on 53.44. so this can be a very good area of interest in case the price comes back to this, but I don't think that the price will fall back to these levels, and it may get rejected at 154.76 or maybe 156.10 itself. So let us see how the things unfold in the future, but right now 156.08 is the support and 160.10 is the resistance for this market. Talking about CHF JPY, here 122.53 is the support, okay, and the resistance is at 124.01. Yeah, CHF JPY seems to be good, but you cannot be looking for the selling opportunity here. You have to look for a buying opportunity near 122.53. so just stay away from this market when it is falling and try to jump in when it tries to test 122.53, or you can, what you can do is you can download the JForex platform for yourself and just right click here and set a price alert at 122.63, just like I did. Okay, so because these are the levels, or these are the areas that you should keep your alerts on, and you can drag these alerts down and up as per your convenience. So I am going to keep an alert for myself near this 156.12. Why not to have alerts on your platform when you think that there are possible opportunities or areas of opportunity for you? Why not, right? So this is another level that I want to keep an eye on, because this is a very good selling opportunity. So I was talking about GBP JPY and CHF JPY. We have set our alerts here. All right, so now let's move on to the Euro AUD. Now Euro against the Australian dollar has closed the day day before yesterday below 1.5675, which was an area of interest, and now the price was headed lower, but immediately today it is giving us a bullish engulfing in way of in place of nowhere. Actually, this is a place, sorry, this is a place which is of no interest for as far as I'm concerned, but now this price here seems to be this level seems to be interesting, 1.5458 levels. Okay, and till what extent it can go? I think it can go up to 1.5675, where it may find resistance, which was a previous level of support and resistance in the past. So this is a very interesting level of 1.5675. So I'm expecting this level to act as a resistance again when the price meets this area. I want to remove this channel, which is of no interest now. So maybe the price will go back to this area and get rejected, or otherwise, if you see that this channel has been broken, and maybe the price will go back again to at least this 1.5902 area and then get rejected. Why I'm saying so? Because there you will find more sellers, because this will be a confluence of three resistances here. See, one will be this horizontal support, which is broken, which will now act as a resistance. Second is this falling trend line, which will be extending here if the price meets this line here. Okay, then third is this broken channels support line, which will act as a resistance. So there are three resistances which may push the prices lower, which may call more sellers to join this bandwagon of the sellers and push the price maybe even lower to 1.5271 region. Okay, this is what I'm thinking about euro against Australian dollar here. All right, so let's talk about the next thing, which is euro against the New Zealand dollar on the similar lines. It is also moving on the similar lines, but you see how in the long run this for rising trend line, which was broken yesterday, and now today there is a bullish engulfing on that. Now if you switch this chart to the weekly, you will see that this long-term trend line looks like it is holding, although there is nothing like a bullish pin bar or something here, but seems like the price went through the day, through this long-term trend line, and then finally has come up, and maybe if it closes the week higher than 1.6321, then it may be seen as a bullish price action by the weekly traders, and they may open their fresh buy positions in the favor of euro against New Zealand dollar here. Okay, I hope you got the idea that there is a possibility of the price going back to 1.6525. Why? Because this was a very important level of support here. Also 1.6487 may also attract sellers, but I'm expecting this level because this was seen many times and this level was seen only twice. So this is a better and more important level. This is also in the similar lines like euro AUD. If this falling trend line by joining these highs is made, then you will see that this area here on 24th of November may offer some resistance, and if the price meets it before, then it will have this horizontal resistance only. But if it takes time and the price meets this area here, then we can have confluence of two resistances okay, and a 7th of November here. Yeah, so keep an eye and start looking for multiple odds in your favor before you open a position. Of course, you want to open the position in the direction of the trend only. That's why I'm not saying that buy the Euro New Zealand now because it is going to go up. What I'm saying is wait for the opportunity, because this is a selling market. Wait for the opportunity. When the reselling will start or when the pullback will be over, you will be starting to sell the leg 3 of this market, which will be very profitable and small risk and big reward. So you will have a better risk to reward ratio. So right now for our Euro New Zealand, 1.6321 is the resistance, 1.6141 is the support. Talking about silver, silver has broken above this falling channel's resistance line. Now it is I think 23.84 is the level which the price has closed yesterday above, and now 23.84 is on the downside of the price. So 23.84 will be acting as a support for the price, I expect, and 24.81 may be the resistance for the silver. Silver has gained a lot yesterday and day before yesterday. Swiss index 12,066 is the resistance, and the price is approaching slowly there. If we see a close higher than that today, then the next level of resistance will be this dynamic resistance of rising channels support line, which may start acting as a resistance. Okay, and the next horizontal level is at 12,572, which I think the price will be meeting soon. If my friend Damien is watching my video, he will understand what I'm talking about. 12,572 is the horizontal resistance after the price closes higher than 12,066, and if it fails to close higher than 12,066, then 11,859 will be the support for the price. Euro CHF 1.06689 is the support, 1.0695 is the resistance. You want to open the fresh buys or sells? No, I'll say stay away from this market. Okay, Gbp Chf. Okay, Gbp Chf is also in the middle of the two supports and resistances. 1.2715 is the resistance and 1.2632 is the support. Also keep an eye that the price is moving in a channel, so maybe you want to check this channel before you open the positions. Okay, so if you are looking for a buying opportunity, do you think that the pound is stronger than the Swiss franc, then maybe you will be looking for a buying opportunity near 1.2632 if the price goes there. But I will just stay away from this market because, yeah, you see, yesterday closed higher than this resistance. I was expecting 1.2802, but eventually the price came down to 1.2632 is now the support which I am looking for. But I think I will just stay away from this market because it is not worth. So EuroCAD here is giving us some good idea actually, not on 1 day but on 4-hour time frame. You will see that there is a double bottom forming here. There is this the price was going down, then it formed a bottom here, then there was a reaction high, then there formed another bottom, and now the price is going back again up. So what I'm expecting here is I'm expecting the price to behave like this. Now in this case here, this was the reaction high. Now once the reaction high is broken from here, the price will come back again to test this reaction high as a fresh support here, and this will be your area to open the long position. And in that case, what you can target, why I'm saying it, okay, I'll tell you, because if you open the long position here, then you can be targeting 1.4605, which is almost like 200 points. How many points? Almost 200 points from here. Why? Because even if the price has to fall, it has to travel minimum to 1.46 before it starts coming down. I hope you understand this point, because this was the very strong support in the past. So this may only be acting as a resistance before the price goes back. This is the one thing, okay. It is also possible that the price will go through this and go back to 1.5099. In that case, your risk to reward ratio will be huge, because you will be targeting almost 700 points. Now this is just a hypothesis, okay. And what will be your stop loss, my friend? Your stop loss, if you are very aggressive and looking for a short term, then your stop loss can be very small, like 10 to 12, maybe 30 pips, and your first target, because it is 200 points, it is still possible. And if you want to keep your stop loss here around 94 points, then you can be targeting 1.5099, because that stop loss will not be triggered even if the price goes down. And if it goes down, then you don't want to stay in this market, because if it starts going down, then it can go back to 1.4263 also, which is the next level of support. But if this double bottom is broken, like I was talking about, then the double bottoms in minimum target, the minimum target for the double bottom is going to be 90 points, and in that case this will come out to be as approximately 1.4500. And in that case, if 1.4500 comes, then it will have broken all these two resistances, and the next resistance will be 1.4605. so I hope you understand the point what I'm talking about here. If the double bottom breaks here, then the 1.45 is the minimum that it will achieve, and if it achieves 1.45, in that case these two resistance will already be broken, and if these two resistances are broken, then the next level of resistance is at 1.4605. so you will have 1:200 200 points of target. So I hope you got the idea what you have to do here. If the price closes the day higher 1.4410, then I think, okay, so maybe I will just mark this on my chart. Why not? Why not? Okay, so yes, and also I'll write here in the form of a text that double bottom on 4H chart, right? So why not to talk about this again tomorrow, maybe. All right, my friends, this is all for the currencies. Now we'll talk about the Bitcoin. Last thing that we are going to talk about is Bitcoin. Bitcoin, I feel like, is giving us a bearish engulfing at the daily candle, but it is so bullish. I think the people will jump in at 58,963 levels again to push the price to all times high, which it has made yesterday. Yesterday the price has made a high of $66,923.5 a Bitcoin. Nice. So this is the bull run of the Bitcoin. Of course this will push the parts graphic cards at a higher price, but still okay, nice to know that the Bitcoin is soaring. 58,963 is the support, my friend. 64,848 is the resistance for me. No particular pattern, nothing, but yes, it is soaring. All I can say is that you should be looking for a buying opportunity near 58,963, and selling opportunity, no selling of Bitcoin as of now. So yes, if all people are thinking as I am thinking, so you may expect a lot of sellers jumping in again at 58,963 in this market. Right now resistance is sitting at 64,848 and 58,963 is the support. So friends, with this I hope now you know what are the important support and resistance levels that will be of interest in the coming hours and days. Just keep in mind to never risk more than 1% of your capital on any single trade, and you should look for a potential profit of more than 3 times the risk that you are going to take. With this note, I shall end this video, and before I end, I ask you to please press that like button if you find this video useful for you. You can leave your suggestions in the comment section and consider subscribing to the channel for more such videos. Even if you have no suggestions or comments, I would request you to say hi at least in this comment section, because I want to know that I'm being useful to you or not. Okay, because that makes me happy really, because if I am spending my 30 minutes of recording and maybe 1 hour for editing, I feel like I deserve to be talking to my viewers. I will be starting webinars which I was doing earlier, because I would like to be more interactive with my viewers. So maybe tomorrow or day after, or maybe next Monday, we'll start our live webinars, and then we can have more interactive solutions there. And also you can send me your charts, your analysis if you're technical analyst, so that we can review them on the webinar live. And also you can join the Gbp Forex community, where there are so many things for the Forex traders, like position sizing tools and charts. Live charts are there. The links to them are there in the description. I wish you and your family a very happy and a profitable day. Thank you for sparing your time to watch.